Boys, Frank, this is a beautiful part of the country.
Oh, you couldn't beat it. Sure, a lovely day like this. Where else would you want to be?
Can't imagine. And this was your family's countryside around here?
Oh, aye. They were reared at Duckery here, just down across the fields.
This is some wee road down here with these beech trees.
Oh, it's a gorgeous place. Hey, come and see it. Come on.
Oh, what? So, Frank, this is McCooke country?
Aye, my dad's family was all reared just down there here.
They're supposed to have been here for a long time, the McCookes.
Aye, well, there's been McCookes here since 1700s, and we think they come from the Isle of Uist, or to start with, anyway.
Scotland somewhere, anyway.
Well, that's it. Well, you see, it'd been easier to come across in the boat, probably, than you imagine, you know.
Aye. They would have a better reputation than the McCookes in these parts.
Well, there would be. Sort of the original cursed Christians, I would say. They're like a scrap, you know.
They would have that reputation.
Aye.
Your father's a famous man for by.
Well, he was. My father was a runner. He ran a bit. Him and his brother Charlie held every track and field record in Ireland.
Aye.
Very famous.
They're in the Olympics.
They were on the Olympics, 1948, the White City in London, the last time it was held there.
Well, a wee better reputation this part of the country for the making a wee still. Your boys wouldn't have been into that, would they?
Aye. My dad was. But I suppose in them days everybody done it, you know, but they done it away in Ballykinvermoss here. And one time the police were trying to close in on them, you know. They got there and my dad left all the bottles of still. They got there and they run out across the moss. They couldn't catch them. Like, they're two of the best athletes in Ireland. And they put the bottles down into the rabbit holes all round. They got there. So as far as I know, they're still down in Ballykinvermoss finding bottles of still.
They'll be worth a pound or two.
Well, they'd be brave and mature now. They'd be brave and strong. They could sell them for rocket fuel, I would think.
So you think there's any connection between the major athletic achievements and the making a wee still? Is there any connection?
No, I wouldn't think so. Maybe make them a bit louder. That would be, I would think. Wally, an uncle that lives round the corner here, a wee quiet man called James, my Uncle James.
Never run across him now.
Oh, you maybe know him better as the Indian.
Oh, the Indian? Oh, aye.
They say the McCookes are more of a nation than a family, and they're certainly a long-established part of the community in this area. But one particular McCooke, James Richard, better known far and wide as the Indian McCooke, a legend in North Antrim, and a man with a fearsome reputation.
No, often you come to see me.
Well, here, I brought a boy to fight you today. That's Willie Drennan.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry, Willie.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
My fighting days was by.
Oh, no.
I'll be 80 years age now in the 20th of July coming. But if you'd have come a while of years before that, I would have given you as bad as sparring.
Oh, but these things change, Corley, Jimmy.
Aye, it changed you.
You some reputation, Jimmy, I'm telling you.
Aye, Jan says that, but sure, what good did it do me?
I mind you were a bouncer in Clough Mills in years gone by. That's a rough place.
Aye, I was Clough Mills for 7 years bouncer. Me and a fella, there were a few bouncers come, but they never stayed long with me. They always left after a fight or two. But the best fighting men that you wanted to fight was the Nalamas Fair Night. Them gypsy fellas, you know, was our great fighters.
Would you have fought with them?
I had a lot of fights with them too. And Don McCoch and the Ballycastle. The man's dead and gone, but I couldn't say nothing about him because he was a clean fighter, you know.
Well, in days gone by, when folk would have had a fight, the best man won and that was the end of it.
Well, the next time you maybe met in a pub and you'd a drink. And then if you feel like fighting again, you'd another fight.
So, Jimmy, folk would know you as the Indian. How did that name come about?
All the youngins in Armoy, when I got out of the motor car and them stand, hello, Andy. Nobody calls me James Richard, it's just Andy. And when I was at school, there used to be a big ash tree at the school I went to. And Miss Madoul was a school teacher, and we used to go up, James Bartley and me used to go up and swing by the branches with the feet. And Miss Madoul called me an Andy.
You were hanging down, upside down?
Hanging head with me down, click with the feet around that big branch. And that was who I got the Andy, and it stuck to me.
Oh, dear. So Jimmy, how many was in your family?
There were 21 born, but there were 18 as left. And I'm sure my dad wished money at the time when the police was coming looking for me, and I'd have died. But we all got through hard times. My dad was a surfaceman. My mother had it very hard. Rare now ass. And we all done rightly for ourselves.
And I suppose they took off all over the world.
Some of them in Alex and Wales, and they were all in England. I was only in Navarburg, Lee in Ireland.
You like Armoy?
I like down Armoy and Sternoto and Derva.
How many you had yourself? How many Waynes was there?
I had 9 in a family, 6 boys and 3 girls. My wife died at 47. And the folk all said I'd be married again, and nobody ever asked me.
Still waiting. Could happen yet.
I had 9 Waynes.
Well, Jimmy, folk told me I couldn't come to this part of the country without meeting the Indian McCooke, and I'm really glad that I've done it.
Aye. Well, it's nice to see you, Willie.
Likewise, Jimmy. Great talking to you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
And I hope you die a millionaire.
I hope so, hey. All
right, Willie, I'll see you.
Right.
Now there's a man I feel richer for having met, the Indian McCooke, a genuine character. Now for something completely different. Diane Wilson and her musical Saw. So Diane, that certainly is a rare instrument and you play it absolutely brilliantly. But what possessed you to get into playing the saw?
I used to play the piano whenever I was younger, and during my rebellious youth I stopped playing the piano, and then I missed having an instrument that I could pick up and play. And I saw a girl in a film playing the saw and I thought it looked easy, so I went for it. And I had no idea how to play the saw or how about going to get a saw, so we went to a hardware store and got a saw and realised that it was a special saw you needed, and I didn't know how to work a bow. I never played a stringed instrument before, so it took 6 months, I think, to get a note out of it. But
I suppose in days gone by, all saws would have been musical. And then the modern saws just don't have that.
Yeah,
the same elements in them.
They're too sturdy. They're just for cutting wood. They don't bend properly the way if you went to your granddad's shed or an old garage or something, or even if you went to a skip and found a saw, anything that makes a warbly noise when you bend it, you could play that. But nothing out of a shop today.
But that's why it's part of the tradition, because people used to play saws all the time. But there's a couple of boys in Belfast who would have been quite famous at playing the saw on the street.
That's right. I know there was Willie Winkle and there was Henry Dagg. I don't remember Henry Dagg myself, but he's got some brilliant tunes. They're part of the history of Belfast. Everybody would have referred back to them and remember them back, and I think it would have been from the 80s and before that. From as far as I know now, it started out during the war years when all the metal was taken away to build parts for the army and armaments and things like that, and the only bits of metal left were for work, so people just tried to make tunes out of the best they had, and the saw became part of that.